did they come out? When were they really pushed? Was there a year where we started seeing a lot?
Well, I've been with Get Docs since 2011. I definitely saw a pickup in like 2000. I would say 13 is when we started really seeing more custom questionnaires or bank specific.
Why do you think?
Um,
Why do you think?
I think it's because it was the fallout of the 2008 bubble. I think
Yep.
what happened was a lot of the foreclosures, and so a lot of the mortgage companies didn't get the money they thought they should get.
Oh, they
I
got
know,
stung. They got
yeah.
stung. They lost a lot of money.
So like for example, we're our headquarters here is in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Nevada is a super priority state. So basically, when a house went into foreclosure, the association had the super priority, so they got paid before the
Right.
mortgage company did,
Yep.
and mortgage companies didn't care for that, so they lost whatever they lost during that time. And I think as a result of that happened, then we started seeing those changes coming about a few years later.
I'm going to say what I mean. I think I think there's a strategy. I think there's an overall strategy. I think the lenders have a lot of money to have a battery of lawyers that they pay salaries to, that come up with innovative. Hey, if this ever happens again, you need to have this kind of stance, and if you can get that industry, which is so scattered, really, it's hard to find them. Small business, really, and mom and pop, and but they're going to try to facilitate the deal. So they tell them, oh, it won't close if you don't do this, and we need you to sign it. And when you read the fine print, I wouldn't sign that. I wouldn't sign that, because why would they want you to sign on some of these questions? I'm getting far from my question, but
Yeah,
from some way I see some of these questions, why would you ask the question unless you're trying to set someone up to protect yourself? And your
yeah.
lawyers put that document together, and then they're saying, well, you got to do it or the deal falls through.
Yeah.
What do you?
So I'll tell you what, the scary thing is, like you mentioned, the type of questions that are on there. I met with an attorney. I met with an attorney a couple years ago, and we were talking specifically about this topic. And he was looking at one of the questionnaires, and he said, if I was to complete this as an attorney for an association, I would spend more than 50 hours doing all the research in order to answer these questions, because there's so much legal opinion. And the thing that really drove him crazy was annexation and phasing. That the question was, is it subject to further annexation or phasing? He's like, that is a legal question, and in order to answer that, I have to go to the records. I have to go. I don't know if it was like the county records or the original, building records, to find out what the annexation. He's like, this is crazy. And now,
Percentage of rental, percentage of rental.
yeah,
Who cares? Who cares? But how do
yeah.
you keep? That's so much work. Why do you care to do that? You're not doing anything for the
Well,
owner.
and the thing is, these are questions that the lawyer saying these are questions that management companies should never be answering. Their attorneys should be answering it. And then you have a question like you said, like the rental percentage. Every management company I've talked to, they don't know the rental percentage. So and the lender questionnaires, they know that. So what do they ask? Oh, well, what's your offsite addresses? Just because it's an offsite address doesn't mean it's a rental. There's plenty of people that have two residences.
You've got to ask every question. You've got to ask, why are they asking this? Here's what
Yeah,
they really should do. Here's what I
yeah,
think the management company should do. They should tell the lender that to get this done, I'm going to send it to my lawyer. He charges $250 an hour, and I'm going to let him answer it. I'll tell you this: they wouldn't do it.
yeah,
But if they did, the lawyer would do unknown, 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 not known, not applicable, not applicable, not applicable. Call me, call me. It would not, and it would be more billable hours, not because they want to, but because these things are so abstract and out of the realm of a manager,
yeah,
that once again, the owner should be very worried about having managers sign this or the owner sign it